What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy. Something. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Lo-Fi keys by Karanyi Sounds. As the name would imply, Lo-Fi keys is a virtual instrument that's geared up for lo-fi productions, but you can use it in anything. Full disclosure though as well, Karanyi Sounds is the sponsor of today's video, but they have no impact on anything that I'm about to say. All the opinions in this video are mine and solely mine. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But with no further delay, let's get right into the video. Some, hit the key. All right, guys. So when you open up the plugin, it's going to look like this. It's got a very lovely looking GUI in my personal opinion. I mean, look at it. Look at it. But as we look here at the GUI up here, obviously is where your presets are. You can save your presets. You have a volume control right here. And then when we get down here, as you're looking, each preset has 2 layers of sound. So you're going to have 1 layer here and you're going to have 1 layer here. They also have your shapes, your ADSR. You have different kind of sounds. So you have cassettes, VHS, and vinyl that you can add to the preset. You got your modulations right here. So tremolo and wow. And then over here, what's really dope. So Polyspace is an actual standalone reverb that they just dropped, and it's a really solid reverb, and they threw the reverb in this plugin, which is fire. And then you also have this vapor dimensions right here, and this has things like chorus, phaser, stuff like that, widener. So just different effects you can throw in the sound. And then here in the middle, you have your distortion or saturation. Down here at the bottom is pretty dope. So with all the Karanyi Sounds stuff, they basically have random controls. So if you hit this button right here, it randomly controls and randomly resets everything over here in the preset part. The dimension, it's obviously going to change, everything over here in the vapor dimension. Technicolor, it's going to change it over here. Polyspace is going to change it over here. And Surprise changes everything on the GUI. And then what's one more thing that's super solid about this is they actually have a dry wet knob for each one of the effects. And that's not normally in a plugin like this. So that's nice as well. So I made a little sample beat as always. Basically I use lo-fi keys for all the melodic pieces like always. And I used it for the bass as well. So the bass in this is from Lo-Fi Keys 2. And then I just, got a basic kick, snare, and hi-hat. So again, the beat's not all the way mixed down, but let's go. All right, guys, so that's a little sample beat that I put together for you guys today. Let's go ahead and hop back into Lo-Fi Sounds and check it out and mess around with it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this instance right here. I have a little pattern already down here for us to mess with as we check it out. So as we look here at the plugin, it is currently $39 as the intro price. Which isn't bad, especially when you're considering you're getting Polyspace's reverb, which I think costs, $20 itself. So there are 50 presets. With the presets, again, each of the presets are layered. So there's actually 42 different sounds. So, you can get all kinds of different crazy combinations and all kinds of different stuff because, again, you can add different sounds together and you're basically changing your presets. So this is the first preset. It sounds like this. I'm sorry, y'all. To me, that's a fire piano, super fire piano. Just super dope. You know what I'm saying? But with this, it's what's nice about this is you can come over here and mess with octaves, and you can really get to messing with the layers of your plugin really easily. And just those clicks makes the sound so different and so unique than the original preset. So, I mean, that's super dope. Really quick way to get yourself a unique sound, you know? Down here, we got like the vinyls and all that stuff. Obviously, we love that with our lo-fi. So let's go ahead and mess with these a little bit. So a very nice way to get that analog sound. Down here, we got tremolo and wow. I should have mentioned this. If you see that it's black right here in that circle it's on, boom, if you click it off and it's clear or white, then it's off. So down here, let's mess with these real quick. So again, just a very nice way to quickly change up the sound, you know what I'm saying? Then over here, we have like slap, we have tape, we have reverse. So again, with this, you can just get different effects here. So we'll go ahead and go through a couple of them. Let's get this right though. And then what's nice too, is you can also adjust the volume of each layer so that you can emphasize one layer more than the other, so on and so forth. So very nice. So you can hear, obviously, the chorus kicks in right away. There's 3 different types of chorus too as well, which is nice. And then you got your modulation rate down here, which is nice. But there, again, there's just a bunch of different effects that you can use. And then next to that, you have your saturation. So here it's saturation, a bit crusher, and an exciter. So you just have different things here. And you can hear, if you're just listening, if you got your headphones on, you can hear the difference that each different saturation type is giving the sound, which is nice. And then last but not least, we have this reverb, which is dope. And there's a whole bunch of different presets that you can go through. So again, that's a nice feature as well. Let's go ahead and go through some more presets, and then we'll get down here to the random controls, which we like. So let's go ahead and we'll go to the next one, Classic Studio EP. You know, solid. Let's go to the next one. Let's get another pattern real quick. So just some nice sounding key stuff. So let's go ahead and go through some more presets. There's fire pads in here as well. You know, just fire pads, you know? And that's just one note by itself, you know? Super solid pad there. We also got some synth sounds as well. But obviously what's nice about that is you can mess with the sustain. You know, and you can get it to be longer. You know, a bunch of synths. The same with this this right here. I would turn the sustain up a little bit. But you don't have to. You can leave it as a pluck. You can do whatever you want. And then there's some more synths. There's also some bass in the plugin as well. So there are different basses that you can use. Like these basses, I don't know if I would necessarily use them for lo-fi beats, but I would definitely use them in my productions. That's for sure. Like I did use one in this beat, but again, I mean, they're nice basses though. You know, so there's a bunch of the basses. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and pick a key. And then we're going to mess with this randomize. So we're just going to hit this basic first pattern. And again, it sounded like this. All right, so if I hit sound, make sure you're paying attention right here. I hit sound, boom. You see how it changed both of those out for me? And now this is the sound that I got. You know, we can hit that again if we want to. Boom, bam. See, they changed again. Yo, it's that easy to get a super dope preset. I'm about to save that one. Act like I made that one up myself. We ain't losing that one, my dudes. I got to get that one. Something too. So we're going to go ahead and save that. But boom, now we have that preset. So then you can come over here and you can do the same thing with like dimension. So it can change this up for you a little bit. So the last three switches, keep in mind, I'm only changing this effect and it's changing the sound that much. Fire. So let's go ahead and mess with the Technicolor a little bit. So that one's going to be a little more subtle of a change because it's saturation. So you might have to boost it up a little bit. And then we have this reverb over here as well. And I got to make sure I pay attention to the dry wet down here as well, because that's going to affect how much of the sound or how much of the effect that you hear. So then with this as well, we're gonna go ahead and hit the surprise button, and the surprise button is going to change everything. So boom, bam, now let's check it out. So as you see there, you can just get some crazy sounding stuff by a click of a button. So for me, I think that this is definitely a solid plugin. There are two things that I would like to see improved on the plugin though. I would like to see the GUI be scalable. So maybe like they add like a menu button in there so that I can drop the GUI down to like 75% so it's not so big. Granted, I do have a beta version, so maybe they did fix that in the real version. And I also want some more presets. They are coming out with a bunch of expansion packs. But you know, I'm a preset head. I would love some more presets. But other than that, man, this plugin is solid to me. The effects are solid. The sounds are solid. The GUI is beautiful. It's not too CPU intensive. You can use it for multiple genres. It's got all the surprise buttons so that you can change up your sound super fast. You know, I mean, I just feel like this is a solid plugin, especially if you're doing lo-fi music. You know, I would recommend checking this one out. So make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button. Hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.